Online grooming, how to spot it. First of all, let's look at what grooming is and how it works. Grooming is a process used by people that want to exploit someone. That could be a vulnerable person or child. It could be to gain money, recruit into a gang or terrorist group, or have sexual intentions. It is often very carefully planned and it can take place over weeks, months, or even years. How does it happen online? The internet has created a lot of opportunities for people to exploit people online. Lots of children and adults are being sucked into situations by manipulative predators and harmed. Child sexual abuse, recruitment to criminal gangs to sell drugs or launder money, or radicalization into terrorist organizations. Why do I need to know about online grooming? Because there is a rising problem with online grooming and we need to be aware of it to protect ourselves, our families, and children, and to understand the consequences of this behavior. How does grooming work? Groomers start by building a relationship. Grooming is about making a person feel safe and that their behavior or suggestions are normal. Offenders do this by building a relationship and emotional connection with the child. This can happen online in message chats or video calls. This relationship can take different forms. They could try to convince the person that they are in a loving relationship as a boyfriend or girlfriend, or like a brother or sister, so to form a close bond. Gangs, terrorists, and sexual predators all do this. They might become a mentor to the young person, making them think they are someone who can help them or teach them things, or offer them a better life or money. They will exploit poverty or any unhappiness the person lives in. One of the most sinister aspects of grooming is the way in which it so closely mimics genuinely positive relationships. This can leave its victims very unsure of who to trust, sometimes assuming that they can trust no one, even people who seem to be nice and to care. Gaining power over a victim. In all of these relationships, they'll be looking to gain power over the person. This enables them to manipulate or coerce them into sexual activity or criminal activity. If a young person feels they are in love or part of a cause or group, this gives an offender power. The offender can emotionally blackmail the victim by threatening to withdraw their affection, or saying, "If you loved me, you would," or threaten them or their loved one with violence, or trick them into thinking they have done something illegal and can be reported to the police, making the victim feel they are in too deep and can't get out. Offenders will use any means they can to exert power over a victim. Keeping it secret. In all cases, they will look to make sure that the victim won't tell anyone else about the abuse, crime, or intentions to join a terrorist cell telling them to keep it secret. How to protect yourself from grooming. Question why a stranger would be so nice to you. Ask yourself, what are their intentions? Why do you think they want you? Always ask someone you know well and trust their opinion. What are the consequences for offenders that groom people or children? Grooming is a recognized offense. In the cases of sexual abuse, radicalization, and gang recruitment, the authorities of law will seek lengthy prison sentences. With a rising technology and the use of undercover accounts, online authorities are able to convict by recording the messages showing grooming. So in summary, grooming is a massive problem, but we as a society are becoming much more aware. The internet has created opportunity, but it has also created opportunities to catch offenders. Everyone should be aware of grooming and protect themselves and their loved ones.